Mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah. Let's get it. Oh yeah. I'm cracking myself up with my little phony intros, but it brings me so much joy to come up with these fake rhymes and tones and tunes. Make me feel like I'm a professional. And I'm not, but it's cool because I'm vibing to my own stuff. Anyway, enough about my musical talent. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of our late night and early morning listeners. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of the 10-Minute Talk with Aquisha podcast. So, that's me. Now, before I jump into episode 15, where it says I need your help, because I really do, but it's the topic at the same time, I want to let you know that tonight's episode is brought to you by Aquisha Harrison Company. They offer professional and personal development to those who want to outgrow the status quo. Y'all like my voice? That was decent, right? Thank you. I try. Anyway, what else do I need to tell y'all? First of all, my fingers itching, and I don't know. I know people say like, "Oh, you about to get some money," but I think that's with your palm itching. I'm not sure, but at any point, yeah, none of that's true. It could just be dry skin, and I feel like I might be dealing with that just a little bit. So yeah, I need to get some shea butter stat. Any hooser. I hope you all had a great day today, and I never take it for granted that you spend a couple minutes with me as we talk about different topics pertaining to our life, livelihood, growth, development, all of that wonderful stuff. Yeah, so let me jump right into it, right? Let me tell you how and if you follow me on social media, on Facebook today, I put out a little request that said, "Yeah, so I need your help." And that's something that I rarely do. And I didn't realize that it was as rare as I thought it was because so many people, hold on. So sorry. I had a little tickle in my throat. Certainly didn't want to cough on air and cough all into the microphone because that would have been like low key disgusting, high key questionable. Okay. Like, is she sick? Is she all right? No, I'm cool. I just had a little tickle. It's gone. Now, back to what I was saying. So I put a post up and I solicited help from people, and it made me realize, like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I felt like I did it, you know, kind of often. I really did feel like, oh, when I need help, I ask for it. But according to my friends, that is not the case. They were so happy that I reached out to them to ask them for help. And I was like, really? Is it really that bad? And I had to think about it like, you know what? Everybody usually comes to me for help, advice, resources. And, I have no problem helping and giving and sharing and all of that stuff or looking things up or, because I'm a problem solver. So those things come easy to me. I can do it with my eyes closed. But when it was like a whole consensus that, yeah, I'm so happy that you reached out. And yeah, because you don't really do that. I'm like, what? Really? Me? Man, I swore I was the one who reached out when I needed help. But then I had to think about it, like, oh no, you don't. You don't do it as often as you think because when the thought enters your mind, you automatically say, you know what, I'm gonna look it up. I'll do it. Or, oh, they're probably busy. I'll just Google it and see what I come up with, or watch a few YouTube videos and see what I need to do and then go about it that way. But I had to realize that it's much more beneficial to ask people who are willing to help you, people that you know who are willing to help you and are, I want to say, would be beneficial to you reaching a solution, making sure you're asking the right people, of course, that's important. But how liberating it is, and how freeing it is, and how mature it is to ask other people for help. Because when you ask for help and when you share something that you've been working on, something that you've been thinking about, or I don't know, ideas that you had, whatever, It takes a mature person to be vulnerable and humble themselves to receive the feedback of other people who may not have their same personality type, who may not share their same interests, who may just, just give it to them raw and unhinged. However, because when you ask for like help on a survey or feedback on a different topic, you're getting people's raw emotion. You're getting the truth about how they feel pertaining to your situation. And when I say it's a vulnerable place, like you really have to be open. You really have to be at a place, I guess, of maturity to be able to receive this feedback and not somebody that's just doing it, for fun, not somebody that's just doing it as a formality. I'm talking about people who realize that they need to grow in a certain area, or they might not realize that they're actually growing. They just really might need the help in this area for this specific topic. And that's what happened to me today because I was like, you know what, let me just see, let me just put this out there. And I almost did it. I did it while I was cringing, right? Because I'm like, oh, preparing myself to, I was guarding myself really, for all bracing myself for the comments and, different feedback that people would get. Would they understand it? Would they have something negative to say? Would they try to change it around altogether to make it fit them? And it's like, did I give them enough information? And I had all of these questions. I had all of these just things to analyze. And I just say, you know what? No, I'm gonna just go with what I have because it's a draft. Not only that, Akisha, you're human. You're flawed, you make mistakes, and you're growing. So you have all of these different factors that are in play, and it is absolutely okay for you to read the feedback of other people because not everybody is going to say something mean. Not everybody is going to say something that is off the cuff or, I guess, irrelevant, right? Not everybody is going to be selfish in their attempt to change your idea and make it theirs. Like, just be open and see what people are going to say. Okay. So, the first, I think I asked, I may have asked over 10 people. And that's a lot for me because I usually, ask two or three people and I'm like, all right, based on your answer, I'm going to go ahead and get it done. But this time, I noticed that I was really trying to, what was I trying to do? Really trying to grow in this area. I'm trying to face different situations that make me cringe, that would usually make me cower back, that would usually make me do it myself and ignore other people's feedback out of fear. This, I need your help. That simple statement has created a new appreciation for community. It's created a new appreciation for friendships. It created a new appreciation for learning because I'm usually the one, the go to. Keisha knows it. She can do it. I'm usually that person, and it's not something like I didn't sign up to do that. It's just kind of happened with relationships and how my friendships evolve and all of that stuff. Because people know I'm a scholar. I love to read and I just be gathering information, and more than likely I'm going to know. But it was just really, really helpful for me to just be the recipient of somebody else's experience or somebody else's feedback and somebody else's ability to see a perspective different from mine. And I was really happy with the feedback. I did get a few that were kind of like, oh, no, you can kind of discard those because it's like, oh, that was off. That's not even what I was talking about. But for what the feedback that I was looking for was, it was very, it was very, very sobering. It was very sobering. And I was just really surprised at how many people echoed the same issues. And it was kind of what I was seeing too. So I was happy to know that, okay, I can fix this area. Okay, I need to sharpen this area and be more specific here. It was just really a place for me not to love my own idea, not to fall in love with my own way of thinking, not to just be so self-centered and think that my way was the best way. So I really had some, some eye-opening moments today and some growth in that area. And I'm super duper proud of myself. And I want to share that with you because maybe you're somebody who was like me. You are the one that everybody goes to in your friendship group or in your family or what have you. I want to release you and let you know that it's okay. I need your help is a phrase that you should start using a lot more. And can I tell you, there are more people willing to help you than your mind will allow you to believe. I'm going to say it again. There are more people who are willing to help you than what your mind will allow you to believe. Your mind is going to play tricks on you, especially if this is a new place for you. Fear is going to be present. Insecurities are going to pop their heads to see what you're doing and why you're moving out of the space and the boundary that they've created. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Those emotions are going to be present, but you have to realize that fear is a liar. Fear is going to display this hologram of vain imaginations and happenings that will not come to pass, right? You have to go past these things. You have to move and walk and continue to strive towards your purpose. You have to continue to keep yourself open and vulnerable to receive help, right? And that's risky business. It is risky business because you leave yourself open to the thoughts of other people. But that's why it's even more important for you to be fortified in your soul, to be fortified in your mind, your will, and your emotions so that you can know who you truly are and you won't be swayed by the thoughts of other people or what you think other people are thinking about you, which is something that we do. hmm So I hope that helps you today, right? That was just my little 10-minute talk like we do, sharing something I just realized today in real time, like I grew today. I had another step in my growth, and I was just really excited. So I wanted to share that with you, and I hope that it helps you too. All right, so oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, we're having a watch party on today. Oh shoot. Yes, we're having our watch party today at 8 o'clock p.m. It's going to be on our in our private Facebook group. So if you want to be a part, go to bit.ly/Aquisha Harris. Make sure the A and that H is capital. And I want you to join our free Facebook group so that you can be a part of the watch party and you can see what's been going on, right? Because we had our masterclass, Unchain Your Heart, 4 Ways to Free Your Soul. So we cover those things, and it's really good discussion. It's a lot of good information, and it's easy to apply. Okay, just like lotion, easy to apply. It's not as difficult as like mango butter or shea butter. Easy to apply, straight out the bottle lotion. I crack myself up, but I hope to hear from you and see what you have to say in the comment section and what you're going to DM me and inbox me about. I love reading your messages and your feedback. And thank you so much for loving this and for sharing this with a friend. Okay, so I'm off my soapbox and I'm getting out of here. Whether you're staying up for the rest of the night, I hope you have a great morning. If you're going to sleep, I hope you have a great rest. But most importantly, I want us all to have a wonderful day tomorrow. Until next time, bye bye.